born to embrace, not accepted. We were given.
It doesn't matter where they live. All kids are the same. Every kid has a desire to be loved and to figure out what the future may hold. They are looking for meaning and purpose, for genuine relationships. They are looking for something of eternal significance, whether they know it or not. They are always asking the question, is there more? Young Life is concerned adults coming into the teenage culture. We do that by going where they are. We enter into kids' worlds. Wherever kids are, Young Life leaders are there too, just walking with them through life. Going to where kids are is not something you do once a week or once a month. It's something that happens day in and day out. We invest hundreds of hours developing relationships with kids because consistency and faithfulness will lead to trust. And it's only when trust is built that we gain the ability to share with them the greatest news in the world. If they respond to the gospel, that's incredible, and we want to help them grow in their faith. And if they say no, we're still going to love them. It's our calling to go to them and say, I've got good news for you that could save your life and change everything. All that we do in Young Life is about changed lives. Young Life dates back to 1941 when Jim Rayburn, a youth pastor in Texas, was challenged to reach more kids. He realized that part of the problem was that some kids were intimidated by the church and weren't willing to come. So, he decided to go to them. He began meeting with kids on their turf and called it the Young Life Campaign. Today, Young Life is present in all 50 states and over 70 different countries. Over 1 million kids are impacted by Young Life each year. Through much prayer and hard work, Young Life came to Spartanburg over 35 years ago, and it has been growing ever since. We now have active Young Life ministries at Carver Middle School, Dawkins Middle School, Dorman High School, McCracken Middle School, and Spartanburg High School. And we are hoping to reach Gable Middle School in the near future. What is it about Young Life Club that makes it the best night of the week for thousands of kids all over the country? It's controlled chaos that's almost impossible to describe, but kids know it when they see it. We like to think of it as a party with a purpose. Club is music, skits, games, humor, and before the party ends, we share a simple message about God's love for them. After all, that's what the celebration is all about. Campaigners is a weekly gathering for kids who want to grow in their faith and actively follow Jesus Christ. At Campaigners, kids and leaders study the Bible, ask the tough questions, and develop a sense of mission and purpose. Along the way, we encourage kids to celebrate their faith through participation in a local church congregation. Young Life Camp is a place where hundreds of kids from all across the country have the best week of their life. Campers get a chance to go to some of the most beautiful properties in the world and experience things they had never imagined. The beauty of Young Life Camp is that it gets kids out of tough home environments and allows them to be in a place where they can really hear from God. It doesn't matter what camp you go to. When club starts, kids run in to get a front row seat, and for a good reason. Imagine 400 kids singing, laughing, and just being kids. And as soon as the talk starts, they are captivated. Throughout a week at Young Life Camp, kids and leaders walk through the gospel story in a way that many have never heard before. Everything at camp, the program, the speaker, the activities, the work crew, everything is designed to show kids Jesus at camp. Because we believe that every kid has the right to hear about Jesus Christ in the way that they understand.
I will find all I need
As long as high school kids mill around parking lots, coffee shops, and school stadiums, looking for love in all the wrong places. As long as they desperately seek an identity based on the opinions of the crowd. As long as they limp through the halls of their schools broken by family strife, enslaved to drugs, alcohol, and sex. Young life leaders will keep showing up, shining forth God's grace, His hope, His love, and His truth. We will place ourselves right in the middle of the chaos, right in the middle of the teenage world, with the hope that our friends will one day have a meaningful confrontation with the God of the universe. Because every time a leader shows up at the school, two worlds collide. Light collides with darkness, joy collides with sadness, and life collides with death. That is the privilege we have as young life leaders, knowing that teenagers are lonely and hurting, and that, like Jesus, we can learn their names and become their friends. We believe in the power of presence, and we keep showing up in the lives of kids because we believe young life makes a difference.
Laughter is the only thing that'll keep you sane. And this world is crying more and more every day. Don't let evil get you down in this madness spinning round and round. I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. Some people say faith is a childish game. Play on children like it's Christmas Day. Sing me a song, sing me a melody, sing out loud, you're a symphony. I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. Take courage when the road is long. Don't ever forget you are never alone. I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. I want